I keep joking about it, and it's so true. Like when the whole thing came up first, talking to Robert and Jessica about, you know, Alex and the motherhood and wanting to step into that, and I kept kind of going, what does that look like? Because, you know, she's not gonna, you'd have to have like a bulletproof baby Bjorn. And, you know, I mean, I'm just thinking like, okay, what's she gonna do when baby or toddler is hungry and she's trying to talk to, you know, somebody in an authoritative manner and just saying, hang on, baby, listen. So I know what that's going to look like eventually. And we're taking great care with telling that story, you know, to bring justice to everything. And I know that I can say Alex is on a journey to find herself before she's going to try to take on any more than she's already been given. Because that's a big thing for Alex. I think she's so used to being, you know, she's badass and she can handle so many situations by herself. And that's why in the past Sean has let her kind of take lead on things. But now to walk into the DEO and it's her and you're kind of like, wow, this is so strange. It's a strange, even just for me as Chyler, it's like, where's David? Where's Jeremy? This is really weird. But we all have to figure out who we are first. Because then that's when you give your best self to others. And when you can kind of really do what you're meant to do in life. I think that's me. So that's a big part of Alex's journey this season.
How is Alex's new position in the DEO going to affect her relationship with Kara?
That's a good question. That is a very good question. Well, when the season starts, I mean, it's already kind of like there's dire situations going on. And so it's always going to be that ferocity that Alex has to protect and take care of Kara. I don't think that'll change by any means. But now it's kind of...
Catch yourself.
I had to catch myself on that one. It is interesting to see because now that Alex is the one that is calling the shots and giving the orders, what that looks like. Like, oh, that's so good. You answered your own question. Yes, it's going to be a challenge, for sure. There's really great scenes with that, and I'm not saying anything, but now you're going to have to watch.
With a show as inclusive as Supergirl is, what does it mean to have the kind of LGBT rep that you have with Alex?
It's been a phenomenal experience. It really has. I have met the most amazing people, the most amazing fans. I was incredibly grateful to be on that journey and to represent a 28-year-old woman who's just walking into finding who she is and being able to say it out loud. And I've had thousands of people tell me to my face or online, social media, whatever, you are literally telling my story. The one either that I never was able to say, or the one that I just said, or you're giving me the confidence to know that I can say it and I can be loved, you know, and I deserve to be loved exactly where I am. And now with the new character that's coming in, I'm so excited because that's, I mean, the first ever to walk in and be on our show. I'm just so proud of what we're doing and what we represent, and I'm so honored to be able to be a part of something that is so relatable and for a whole new group, a community to be able to see themselves on that screen and do the same exact thing. I think there's so much freedom that's going to be, you know, released this season. I'm excited about that.
Thank you.
You have a new tech guide now too, instead of Win. Is there going to be a little battle going between you two, or? We
haven't gotten there that I know of yet. But it's always going to be an evolution of Alex figuring out new things, new gadgets, new stuff as far as the tech goes, and also how to handle the weaponry side from the storyline that we were talking about last season, which is the non-lethal weapons, what that looks like when you have a 12-foot alien charging you and you're just trying to, close them in a net. And it's like, how to incorporate those stories and the important plots that we had started, and just make an entire organization have to make certain shifts that are not really what it was founded on. So trying to tackle a lot of things and do it, respectfully and giving it the time that it deserves. And so I don't know exactly what that looks like quite yet, but I'm sure it's going to be great. Sure of it. Yes. we have such a wonderful cast. I'm so grateful for this show. Because if you're on the other side of that, boy, it sucks when you don't. But I'm grateful, and it's been fun, and I hope everybody has fun here and you enjoy. And I don't know if we're supposed to be going away, or if you have another question, if anybody wants to ask any other questions.
Well, with where your character is now, I appreciate the way you've evolved. When they signed you on, did you have any clue as to where your journey would be? No.
I had no idea.
What
I
sold
had
you
no idea.
on the script?
You know, initially, when I read it for the very first time, I was like, there's no way I can do this. Like, there's no way I'm badass enough, or I'm that person. Because when I auditioned, I just came in, the audition scenes were just as sister and working for a man. I didn't even know what the organization was. So I had no idea until I read the script, and I was like, wait, she's rappelling from a helicopter? I'm sorry, what's happening? So to see her come into that and watch her, evolution in that, and then figuring out who she is, coming to the realization of, I'm a lesbian at 28. No idea. Nope, no idea. And then you moved to Vancouver. Wait. Okay, now hold on. Like, there's a lot of things that are happening very quickly. But in retrospect, I'm grateful for all of it, because I think that, it's been such a journey for Alex, but also for myself. And it's pushed me in a lot of ways that I didn't think I was capable of doing. And I really enjoy being mom at home, and then at work I get to kick some serious ass. I think it's so much fun.
Cool.
I love it. It's my moment. It's that moment.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.